folks, it is the Nutty Night Guy. Woke up this morning, found that I had 403 subscribers, so it is time to do the giveaway. Now, as I said in my giveaway announcement video a couple of days ago, I'm going to give away 2 knives. One this week, one next week, so there'll be 2 chances to do this. What I'm going to do is, first I'm going to give away the Craftline Robust. Talked about this a little bit before, and but I'm going to give you a little bit more about it now. I told you before, this is just an incredible knife. I don't know what kind of sorcery that Mora can do, that Mora does to keep get a knife this robust. And also, I'm talking about this here because I've seen so many torture tests on this thing. In my previous video about the giveaway, I linked to the Dutch Bushcraft Knives channel, which just did things to this thing that are insane, and it came through. So I'm speaking here from not from first-hand knowledge. I'm going to go out to the war post and get some first-hand knowledge of this. But Mora has an insane reputation for being really, really affordable and very, very high quality and just nigh indestructible. So we're going to, what those guys put that through is so much more destructive and abusive than what I put this through. Is what I'm going to do to the war post. If this fails in the war post in any way, I am going to assume that I have been sold a knockoff, but I don't think so. This blade is just, it's not sexy. Looks-wise, this is not something that I would buy based on looks. But this is just, it is a plain and simple use-it knife. You can use it for carving. You can use it for processing wood at a camp. You can use it as a camp knife. You can use it as a trail knife. It'll skin. It'll clean fish. And this particular one, the way it fits in the hand with a nice substantial guard and the bird's beak, it will. It'll do for a personal protection knife if you got it. The sheath is also very basic but very workable. I would like, now for mine, I've been planning on trying, doing an experiment of doing my own Kydex, and except for some trial runs on some crappy knives that I don't mind destroying. I made some really bad knives that I don't mind destroying. I might do something because I really like being able to do the horizontal carry on my belt. I like the carry options, and you really can't do that with this one. But if you're just a fisherman that wants something on your belt, or you're going to a trail knife, or you want to put something on your trail knife or something like this, the sheath is perfectly great. And I'm not sure, but I think I've heard that these things will actually float for a little bit. That was unfortunate. I'll just shut that up here. Sorry about that. What was I saying? This will float. This might be floatable. I'm not going to edit that out. I don't edit unless I'm switching locations. Yeah, this is this thing might actually float. I'm going to do that. I'm going to test that in the sink. I'm going to test that down here in my basement sink to see if it'll float, because I don't think it's actually been shown. If it does float, wouldn't that be cool? Now, I don't think this is going to float for very long, but if you drop it overboard in fishing, while you're fishing or something like that, then if it floats just for even a couple of seconds before it sinks, then then that's a good thing, right? Because you can scoop it up before it hits the bottom. We shall see. So, I want to WordPress this just, if nothing else, because I'm really interested to see how it handles. For the contest, what I'm going to do, by the way, I'm also going to be giving 2 copies of my book, The Fate of Nations Fireteam Alpha Book 1, away with each knife. And what I'm going to do is, I will be asking a question about the book. It will be a simple question, and I will answer that question now. What is the protagonist character? I'm going to be answering this question. I'll be answering this question in a second, and then I'll give it to you again. What is the name of the protagonist character in Fireteam Alpha? In Fate of Nations Fireteam Alpha Book 1. He is the leader of the team. So, okay, I'm going to try to make this coherent. Who is the lead character? That's not coherent. What is the name of the lead character in the Fate of Nations Fireteam Alpha Book 1? He is the lead character and the leader of Fireteam Alpha. His name is Douglas Carter. So, to win this knife and a copy of the book, tell me that the protagonist in my novel and the leader of Fireteam Alpha is Douglas Carter in the comments to this video, and I will pick a random comment. Well, not a random comment. I'm going to use a random number generator. Get a random number, count down the list of the people that comment on this video, and the first one I come to that answers that question, the answer is Douglas Carter. The leader of Fireteam Alpha, the protagonist of the book, is Douglas Carter. Whoever gives me the first, when I get that number, count down the list, the first one that gives me the correct answer to that, the first comment that comes up. Okay, I should probably just refilm this entire video, but I'm not. Pick that random number. When I count down to that, find that number, and if that random number, if that comment has the right answer to that question, I will. He will be the winner. So it'll be somewhat clear because I'm not being clear today. I got up early today. I'm an author, so I'm usually up to the wee hours of the morning, and I get up at the crack of noon. And it's 10:15 now, and I got up about 8:30. So my brain is not functioning normally because I'm an author, and my brain doesn't function normally. So basically what this is, I'm going to have a random number generator. If that random number generator comes up to 25, I'm going to count down the list of comments to this video, and the 25th one down there has the right answer to the question, then they win the book and the knife, or the knife and the book. It's the knife and the book. This is a knife channel, and the book is secondary in this instance. But that's what's going to happen. If I pick number 15, and I go and I count down to 15, and it's got the right answers to those questions, they're the winner. That's the way it's going to work. Boy, did I ramble on about that. I am sorry. But anyway, I'm going to win the book and the knife. I should have had a book to show you handy, but again, I'm not functioning right. I went in the wrap-up, because I will come up in a wrap-up to talk about the knife and the testing and all that good stuff. I will have a book to show you. So, I guess I'm going to stop rambling, put some shoes on, because I'm in my bare feet right now. It's in the morning, but I got up and I saw that I was over 400, so I decided to get up and do the video. I will go and warpost this, and I shall return and make even more of a fool of myself. And this time, I even remembered that I have a remote for my new camera. It doesn't seem to be working. Okay, here's a simulated lake that you might drop your Mora Robust in. Here it comes. Sank like a rock. Okay, well, so much for the floating idea. Now, I wonder if I... No. Okay, well, whoever told me that was wrong. Okay. We'll see what the great Donnie B. All Day's drop test has to say about the more robust. This is a pretty light knife, so, and it's got a long handle to blade length ratio. So it's not biting that much, and it's a little handle heavy, but that just makes the blade nimble. But not bad. Hard downward throws. Not the best bite in the world, but it's a thick, robust tip. And that was just a bad throw. There, that was a little better. But it doesn't have a whole lot of bite this way, but for this knife, I'm not too worried about that. Let's see how it does this way. Great weight and great cap here. Okay, I'm putting this one in hard because it doesn't have much bite, but I didn't really expect much tip damage. Am I getting the tip in there? Okay. All right. We'll get set up for the war post. All right. We're actually filming this time. I just did the whole war post test before, and for some reason the camera didn't turn on when I wanted it to. But I see the little red flashing dot this time. Let's see what we can do with the water bottle. Yeah, I guess that answers that question. Now let's see about the war post. I'm going to go a little slower on the war post because this is a short blade and I don't want to wrap my knuckles. Okay, get some good hard ones in here. There, one piece of wood flying. Alright, let's do this with it. Since it's inexpensive, I'm really out to prove that it's not crap. And I don't know what the neighbors are doing over there, but sorry for the pounding. Yeah. It's not the best piercer, but it bites well enough. And for a thin, scanty grind, I am not seeing any edge damage. We'll go downstairs and, well, Wait a second, I almost forgot to do the vampire deterrent thing. Now I know I've used this piece of wood before, but I don't live in the woods and I don't have a lot of trees, so, but a bit of a knot there. Yeah, you're getting some nice curls actually. Can't really complain about that. Okay. We'll see you at the wrap up. Okay, folks. We have been to the war post with the Mora Craftline Robust. First, on the will it float test, it didn't float. It sank like a stone. So the acquaintance that told me that Moras will float was obviously wrong. But hey, that's... Now, I want to be clear that this was an acquaintance I worked with years ago that told me those things float. And there may be a Mora model that floats. Mora never said this one will float. I just heard that from an acquaintance that wasn't even a friend. So this is not disputing anything that Mora said. Okay, just want to make that clear. Now, with the war post, this is that quick double cut I did that you saw me do, and I think that speaks for itself. Now, I actually had to film the war post twice because I think I forgot to turn the camera on the first time I ran it. But this is the result of the first test, including a puncture. And I think that speaks for itself. Now, let me get a piece of paper here. This is actually a piece of cardboard, but it'll do. Not, well, it's paper, it's just thick paper. This is just trash. Now before I do that, since I've got this handy, we're going to cut cardboard a little bit with it. And like I said, I'm worried that because this is such an inexpensive knife that, you know, it's not, that people might think it's kind of a cheapy giveaway. But you're getting quality, maybe just not price. So we're going to do a little cardboard cutting here. And then, so there's the edge. Still sharp after pressure treated wood and going through plastic a couple of times and some cardboard cutting. Now you can look at this point and see that it's constructed. This is a very, very durable point. Now, because of that, it's a little thick, and you might have to give a little bit more thrusting to get it through hide or something like it if you're using it for a skinner, but you can make it work. Now, this is a jack-of-all-trades knife, so it's not going to be particularly good at any one thing, but you can do all of those things with it if this is the only tool you have. And, I mean, now, I do have some, yeah, is that going to come off? Yeah, I thought I had a scratch on the blade, but it just came off. Probably from a little bit of water, and this is a carbon steel blade, so since I got it wet, it's going to get some oil and whatnot. But as I said, it didn't float, but Mora never said it was supposed to float. if you hang on for just a second, I'm going to go, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a picture, I'm going to splice in another segment telling you about the book because I forgot to bring a book over. But I will be giving this away. And as I said, I'm going to try to be more coherent now. The way I'm going to do this giveaway, this knife is going to be given away in a week. I'm going to let this go for a week. Let people have a chance to comment on this video and answer the question, and then I will take a random number generator, get a number for the number of the comment in order of the way they came in, with the right answer to this question, which I'm going to give you the answer to again in a minute. When I get that random number generator, I'm going to count down to that number, and if the number that is selected has the right answer to the question, they get a free copy of my book and The Moral Robust. The answer to the question is Douglas Carter. The question is, who is the protagonist character and leader of Fireteam Alpha in my novel, The Fated Nations Fireteam Alpha Book 1? Answer that question correctly and be the right number on as they came in on the comments to this video, and I will send you this knife and the book. Next week, I will review the Smith & Wesson 24/7 Tonto, and we'll use the same method to give this knife and a copy of my book away. So there's that. Now, one more thing I want to do is ask for some feedback, and you can put this in the comments too. I got to 400 in like a year after the great Donnie B. All Day gave me that shout out. That was a huge boost. So 500 is around the corner. It may only be a few months away, and there'll be another giveaway. But for 500, you know, that unlocks a lot of things in YouTube, especially a community section where you can actually go in and talk about what we're talking about on my channel. Excuse me, just a second. Okay, where we can go in and you can discuss the videos, and I can put other stuff up. You know, we can have discussions and everything. It opens up the community section on my channel at 500, and that's that's halfway to 1,000 where I can actually start monetizing. If I can start monetizing, I can invest that and get better equipment and buy more knives to look at. I want to do something special for the 500 giveaway. Now, I was thinking about giving away 5 of these to 5 different subscribers. 5 knives for 500. I can't give away 500 knives, 5 knives that are more expensive than this. I can do 5 of these knives because they are so inexpensive and they are so darn good. Or I can give away a knife in the $100 range. Which do you guys think I should do? Would you like the chance to win something really, really cool? I may even have something custom made if I go that route. But what do you think? Do you want more chances to win a knife? Or do you want one chance to win a really, really cool knife? Let me know. And once again, thank you, D-Bad. Thank you, Scab at Choir Boys Cutlery and Outdoor. Thank you, Tom Ritter. And thank everybody that subscribed and left comments and have been with me. If I remember, I'm going to put a link to the Nutty Knife Guy Facebook page. You can go there. Every time I post a video, put up a new video, I put a link to it on there, and I put other knife related stuff on that, so you can If you're a knife person, we can talk knives on the 99 Knife Facebook page. And with that, I leave you with this. Draw your knives only in just purpose. Sheathe them only with honor. And to remember that without knives, life would be dull and pointless. Please like, share, and subscribe like you have done so much before. It makes me happy. It feeds the almighty YouTube algorithm. And it will help the channel grow. And with that, I bid you goodbye.